What is poppin', everyone? How are you doing today? This is Empress J, and I'm the Healing Oracle, and I'm coming at you with something a little bit new. So hopefully, this will help you through your day, through your endeavors, and anything you may, be challenged along your way for anything that may happen. I'm here to help you through your day. So what I'm gonna start doing is every day I'm gonna see if I could do it twice a day. We're going to see how that goes, but I'm definitely here from now on every day with some inspiration for you. This is for everyone. It's not, particular. It's for anyone who finds these videos and needs a little bit of inspiration through their day, a little bit, pick me up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I ask that when you start to listen to my reading, I want you to listen from your soul, from your heart. Okay? I want you to release your ego. I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to think of whatever you may be going through at that very moment. Like whatever is the circumstance that you're facing right now, I want you to think about it so that while you're listening with your intuition can pick up on any phrases or anything that I may say. I'm going to give you different types of breathing techniques that you can do throughout your day that will help you, when you're stressed out. I will also give you different meditation things to think about, unplugging ideas, and also different prompts to help your intuition to grow and heighten, and for you, different skills to help you to grow on your intuition. A lot of times we go the wrong way because we don't really know to listen to our intuition. It's always there. The angels are always trying to give us signs and synchronicities, but if we don't know the language and we don't know how to pay attention, then how are we going to really listen? So that's why you see a whole lot of tarot readers, oracle readers, and I'm an oracle reader, I like to say that are here to help. And instead of me trying to focus on energies coming to you or anything like that, I would like to focus on the energy that's coming from you and help you on getting it to where you need it to be so that you can live a healthy life, because that's what we're here for. Happy, healthy, loving ourselves, and love so that we can love others, so that we can live a wholehearted, full life. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to read the first cards that I'm going to pull is a deck called the Support Deck, and it's a guide to dealing with stress and anxiety. Okay, it's a therapeutic practice, and it's going to help you manage big feelings. All right, so let's get into it. Now, the survival list of the things that we need to have to get through this life and through our difficult, situations and whatnot. I'm still working on where the camera's going to be, so just work with me, bear with girl, you know what I'm saying? And thank you. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment, and coming through and viewing out my joint, feel me? Come catch this healing vibe. Feel me? Tap right in so you can get the answers that you may need to help you do. You know what I'm saying? So the survival list, it says, I have survived difficult things. I breathed through it. I asked for help. I took it minute by minute. I experienced big emotions and then let them go. I just keep going. I don't know, y'all can't see that. So, one thing that you could do for your survival list of things that you may need to help you through any harsh obstacles that you may face, you can make a list of ways you have survived difficult things before. Okay? Reference this list when big feelings arrive. Like anytime something harsh happens or something big happens, it's like a really heavy energy, something that's a little difficult to deal with. You can have a guide. I always tell y'all to write things down. So if you write down a survival list of the things that you've already, overcome, a lot of the things that you've already dealt with, those big feelings. Anytime those feelings may come back again, you'll be able to go right to that page, right to that book, and you already felt that before, and you'll remember how to get through it. So, for example, I breathed through it, I asked for help, I took it minute by minute, I experienced big emotions and then let them go. I just keep going. And that is the key. We have to just keep going, right? Okay. No matter what happens, we've got to keep it moving. Got to keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? If the flow that you're on don't work, find a new one. Create a new flow for yourself, okay? So it can be difficult to use logic and think clearly when experiencing anxiety or overwhelm. Having simple, helpful tips that you already know work for you, written down in an accessible place, can help you get through difficult moments, okay? And the book just said that, but I kind of already said that. Like, just write it down. Like, I've overcome abuse. You know what I'm saying? I've overcome this, losing my job. I've overcome losing my home. I overcame losing a family member. That will give you so much more to look back on and be proud of within yourself, because you overcame all of that already. And anything else that comes your way is not going to probably compare to those things. And even if it do, you're going to know that you can get through it, because you've already overcame and gotten through some of the hardest things already. So you can get through anything coming to you, you know? Okay? I'm here to tell you, I promise you can get through anything. We can get through it together, all right? Sometimes we need a little help, just a little help. Help pick me up on the inside so you know what tools to utilize. You know what I'm saying? We always know. We're not taught. Our parents wasn't taught which tools to use, which tools you got to hone in on, and what you got to tighten up on. But that's why a lot of us have been able to unlock, different parts of ourselves because of going through things so we can help each other. Each one teach one. Each one's going to have to heal one. You can't do it all by yourself. You got to want it first. And you got to stick to it. You got to stay consistent with this. All right? So, all right. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, please let me pull a card that is just for my people. Hear what they need to hear to feel better. All right. So, all right. Giving yourself a butterfly hug. All right? Cross your arms and rest your palms on your biceps. Then slowly, alternately tap your arms with your fingers. Try to tap at the pace you want your heart to beat. So it'll look something like this, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a butterfly. And then you slowing it down to the pace that, like, this is, you do this if your heartbeat is racing, you can cool yourself down, like chill your heart out by but while you're tapping, you're taking a deep breath. Try to get your breath, if you can, and your tap to meet. Then everything can align. Your heart rate can slow itself down to the tapping of your fingers. You feel me? Like a butterfly, like that. Just taking your time. Where you want your heartbeat to be at, you try to get it there with the taps, okay? So that was that. All right. Let's see. Make sure we can get this in there. Butterfly hug. All right. Sometimes you need that. And again, I'll do it so y'all see it. It's like, okay. So we got the butterfly hug. We're going to pull 3 of these. Okay. Because anything that you can do for yourself to help heal yourself. We were given these bodies and we're able to heal them from within. But we need to sharpen up on the tools that we use to heal ourselves from within, okay? And we need some help from others who may have done it as well. Name things that you see. Name everything you see that is blue. So everything around you, okay, in your room, in your area, name everything you can see that is blue. Name everything that you see in a square. Find all the electrical outlets in the room. Name each article of clothing you're wearing and where you got it. Find every light source in the room. Name one object near you for every color of the rainbow. Okay. So that is an awareness thing. That is to get you aware of your surroundings and be mindful and present in the moment. So by naming things that are blue, and it's fun, it brings your mind like out of any disarray or anxiety you may be going through. So it will like definitely help clear your mental space, because you don't like really gotta do much to look around the room and see the blue, different things that are blue. Like it really don't take much to do that. So that's another thing that you could do to help clear your mind. Look around, name all the things in the room that are blue, or find all the electrical outlets in the room. You'll be laughing by the end of that. You'll be cracking the fuck up. Like no matter what you're feeling, you're gonna feel better. And I'm really here for it. I'm here to help you feel better, because I know what it feels like to be at a bad space and everything hurt on your body, because your inside, like your mind is hurt, your heart is hurt. We cannot get there anymore. So I'm here to help you get up out of that. All right, and I hope that you really listen. You listening with an open mind and an open heart, okay? So that anything that I teach you and it resonates, you take it in, you use it, and you allow it to help you feel better. You feel me? A lot of people out here trying to make us feel bad, not many trying to make us feel good. All right, so someone told me that, my therapist told me to do this too. Draw your feelings. Draw your feelings. And before we even get into that, it's good to have a therapist for anything that may ail you. A lot of people in this world have mental health issues, or they've dealt with traumas and they didn't know how to deal with them. So getting a therapist is actually a really spiritual thing, and it's really helpful, because when your body is hurting, you go to a regular doctor. So when your emotions and your mental state isn't at a good, state of mind, or you are coming back from traumas, you need to have a therapist, because they help you with your coping skills, and they also they listen, and they give you good feedback and good things to think about. It's nothing wrong with having a therapist. If you need one, please go get one. Don't be sitting nowhere in your head and going through too much stress and anxiety and hurting yourself. Okay, because stress brings along anger, and anger brings pain to the body. So you have to relieve these things. That's why we got to get rid of trauma. That's why we have to get rid of stress. We have to learn different techniques to get through things, so that we don't allow these things to weigh on us, because they harm our body. All right, this body's a lot weaker than the soul. You got to take good care of it. So draw your feelings. So on a piece of paper, whether it's scribble scratch, a circle, or a heart, or clouds, because when you're feeling like the clouds, I don't know. Whatever it feels like to you, okay? Draw what you're feeling. Draw your feelings. Name what you're feeling. Is it fear, anger, stress, grief? Draw what it would look like if it was in the room with you. Bonus. Say hello to the feeling and acknowledge that you see it. Like you just get your piece of paper and you just draw whatever you're feeling in that moment. Name that feeling. Name it. Right? And acknowledge it and let it know you see it. And it loses its power then. Okay? So, the top card was body scan. Scan your body. Feel yourself. Being aware of yourself. Of self. Okay? And be aware of you. Of you. Yourself. Gotta always be aware of you, no matter what. Okay. So all right, so we got our support deck and our support cards that we need. Use these tools when we get anxious and a little unaware of what to think about and how to get through a big emotion. We're going to use our survival deck, right? Our support deck, and we're going to name the things that we just talked about. So anyway, meditation. Let me get a meditation card here. The thoughts of doubt away. Always chasing those thoughts of doubt away, okay? Don't let them stay in your mind. Acknowledge them, write them down, draw them, and let them go. Take a walk in the park and embrace nature. That's pretty. I like that. So take a walk in the park and Take a walk in the park and embrace nature. There we go. Take a walk in the park and embrace nature. Right now I know it's better to just be here on my ones. I never meant to catch feelings, but shit, baby, what can I say? I'm trying to do it in a space where you can actually just like look at them while I'm talking so that, you can remember to do these things, because it is the worst thing to be caught in your mind and can't get out of it. So we need help with that. Okay, some of us battle hard, and you don't have to battle alone. You're not alone. You're not the only one who's been there or is there. So, please reach out for help if you need some personal readings, whatever, guidance. I'm here to help in any way that I can. All right? And the reason why I call these oracle readings, because it's more of from my soul, help, like reaching out with my energy from my soul to yours and giving you a leg up and giving you a hug, giving you some inspiration, some love, and some ways to help cope. Okay? So cook your favorite food for someone special. Cook your favorite food for someone special. Okay? Cook your favorite food for someone special. Like I said, I'm going to get this lighting and all that together. But for now, that's where we at. So take a walk in the park, embrace nature, and cook your favorite food for someone special. Okay? Let's get a breathing card here. Find a quiet spot to meditate for 10 minutes. That's my favorite thing. Oh my goodness gracious. Taking 10 minutes to yourself, sitting somewhere. I swear, you can give time to everything else. You best to find 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all I'm saying. To sit somewhere by yourself. Clear your brain. Give yourself a deep breath. Do that butterfly hug. Okay? Just sit there and sometimes you have to embrace yourself. We have to mother ourselves. Man, woman, don't matter. We all need mothering. We have to do it for ourselves when we become adults. And when we're down in the dumps, or we're having a day that's not feeling so great, you don't feel worthy of love or anything, and you don't feel, great at all, give yourself a hug. Find 10 minutes to sit somewhere, even if it's on the toilet by yourself, in the quiet. Give yourself a hug and just be there for 10 minutes, quietly. Do your best, to relax the mind as much as you can. But just be there for 10 minutes every day. 10 minutes. Enjoy the moment. Just embracing that moment with yourself for 10 minutes. That's all I'm saying. You can get the rest of your day to everybody the hell else. But 10 minutes needs to come to you from you. Okay? Because that's giving God 10 minutes. That's connecting with yourself, calming your brain down, calming down your emotions, getting yourself centered. Okay? That's all it takes. It's 10 minutes. Center yourself. Come back to the present. Relax. Breathe. You know what I'm saying? Spirit say yay. Just breathe. Get yourself, in a healthy space, mindset. You know what I'm saying? Just 10 minutes. So, spend time alone and enjoy the moment. That was the next card. So your intuition, this is the last one we're going to pull from here, is the intuition card, okay? This is what your intuition may want to tell you at this moment today. Let's see what do we got here, Spirit. What does our intuition want us to know right now? This is one thing that I used to have a hard time with. Realize what you cannot control, okay? Realize what you can control and what you cannot control. What is in your power and what is not. And that gives you a lot more energy, and it allows you to have a lot less stress in your life and a whole lot more control over your life. Because you know that certain things you just can't control. It's out of your hands. The only thing you can do is help, be there for people, Be there for the situation. Do as much as you can personally to help with the situation. But as far as fixing it, you cannot do that. And you cannot waste your energy like toying over it, like being upset because you can't do nothing about it. So make sure you realize what you can control, what you cannot control, and be okay with it. All right? You have to. You have to be okay with it, or it will overcome you, and it will get you out of the positive vibration that you're in, and you're not going to be able to maintain where you're at, and you're going to be dipping down into an energy that you do not need to feel. So what you need to do is make sure you know what you can control and what you cannot. All right? We're going to pull a couple inspiration cards right here. Here we are. Okay. Start by starting. It's kind of like me with these readings. Start by starting. Okay? The only way you're going to get it done is by doing it. Just get up and go do it. Step outside your comfort zone. Outside of your comfort zone. Out the box. Kick them walls down of that box. It does not own you. You are needed outside that box. Start by starting. Anything that's been on your mind, you've been wanting to do, come on, man. Let's do it. Start by starting. Life is not merely to be alive, but to be well. Okay? Did you feel me, y'all? It's no good being alive if you're not okay up here or in here. It's no good. What's the point? You're going to be stressed and anxious and going through depression and shit, and you ain't got to do that. Life is not merely to be alive, but to be well. And that's by Marcus Valerius Marshall. Okay? Life is not merely to be alive, but to be well. Okay? So, all right. Matter of fact, this one was on the table. Friendship is precious, not only in the shade, but in the sunshine of life. Okay? Friendship with yourself, friendship with your children, your peers, your job, whomever, your spouse. That's a definite. You need to be friends. You know what I'm saying? Friends are everything. Friendship is precious, not only in the shade, but in the sunshine of life. And that is by Thomas Jefferson, of all people. Enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. All right? And that's by Robert Brant. That was awesome. So, that's what I have for y'all. Like, I came on here to give you some inspiration, and that's what my readings are going to be. They're going to be soul oracle readings straight from my soul to yours. And we're just going to talk about different things that we can do. Don't cost us anything, to help with our mental health. To help with our stress, our anxiety, and to help us on our spiritual journey. Traveler's journey. All travelers need a little help, rest along the way. So I'm here to offer you some help. Okay? So I hope you like my reading, and I will be back on here every day to do this again. So I love you. I'm sending you positive love, positive vibes. Okay? My beautiful souls, my healing angels. That's what we're going to do. We're going to heal. We're going to get through it all together. All right? I love you. Thank you for sharing, subscribing, and viewing my joint and coming through for your healing vibe, baby. Okay? And till I see you and talk to you again later.